All right, ladies, settle in, because today we're not just talking about tips and tricks, we're diving deep into the psychology of what makes a man absolutely lose his mind in the best possible way when you're getting down and dirty. And yes, we're going to get a little explicit, because let's be real, you're here for the real talk, not some watered down version. This isn't about playing games, it's about understanding the primal wiring that connects intimacy and desire, and how you can tap into it to create an experience that's not just good, but mind-blowing for both of you. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Matthew, I thought you were all about connection and emotional depth. And you're right, I am. But guess what? True intimacy, the kind that makes fireworks explode, isn't just in the sweet words and the knowing glances. It's in the raw, unfiltered expression of passion, desire, and yes, even a little bit of wild abandon. Because when you truly connect on that physical level, it opens up a whole new dimension of emotional intimacy. It's like unlocking a secret level in the game of love. So let's cut to the chase. You want to know what makes him go absolutely bonkers in bed? What makes him not just enjoy the moment, but crave you, remember you, and want to come back for more with an intensity that's almost animalistic? It's not about complex maneuvers or acrobatic feats. It's about tapping into a few fundamental truths about male desire that often get overlooked in our quest for perfection. Forget the choreographed moves you see in movies. We're talking about raw, authentic connection that leaves him breathless and craving more. The first thing, and this is a big one, is your uninhibited enjoyment. I'm talking about pure, unadulterated pleasure emanating from you. Men are incredibly tuned into your energy. If you're faking it, if you're holding back, if you're not fully present and immersing yourself in the moment, he feels it. And it's a total buzzkill. But when you are truly letting go, when you're moaning because you can't help it, when your body is writhing with genuine sensation, that is magnetic. It tells him, in no uncertain terms, that he's doing something right. It validates his efforts, but more importantly, it turns him on in a way that nothing else can. Seeing you lost in pleasure, hearing those genuine sounds of ecstasy, feeling your body respond instinctively, that's like rocket fuel for a man. It's not about performing for him, it's about experiencing your own pleasure so intensely that it becomes contagious. Think about it, when someone is truly enjoying something, whether it's food, music, or a shared experience, their joy becomes infectious. The same goes for the bedroom. When you're truly present and reveling in the sensations, you're giving him a gift beyond measure. You're showing him that you trust him, that you're comfortable enough to be vulnerable and wild, and that you're experiencing something incredible with him. That's powerful. It's an unspoken language that screams, "You're amazing, and I want more of this." And that, my friends, is a fundamental truth about male desire. He wants to be desired, and he wants to know he's making you feel good. When you genuinely let loose and enjoy yourself, you're fulfilling both of those desires in one fell swoop. It's not about being loud or quiet, it's about being authentic in your expression of pleasure. Whether it's a soft sigh, a guttural moan, or a whispered yes, it's the realness that matters. This isn't about pretending to be someone you're not, it's about embracing your own sensuality and letting it shine through. When you do that, you're not just having good sex, you're creating an unforgettable experience. Secondly, and this flows directly from the first point, is vulnerability and raw honesty. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Vulnerability in bed? Matthew, are you serious? I thought we were talking about making him go wild, not having a therapy session. But hear me out. There's a difference between emotional vulnerability in a deep conversation and the kind of raw physical vulnerability that happens when you're truly exposed, both physically and emotionally, in the throes of passion. This isn't about sharing your deepest fears. It's about letting down your guard, dropping the pretenses, and being completely unashamedly yourself in that intimate space. It's in those moments where you might groan a little louder than you intended, or you might make a face that isn't exactly pretty, Or you might even say something a little naughty that surprises even yourself. That raw, unfiltered honesty, that moment where you stop trying to be sexy and just are sexy because you're so present and unself-conscious, that's electrifying. It shows him a side of you that no one else gets to see. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. It's the slight tremor in your voice, the way your fingers grip his back, the desperate sigh that escapes your lips when he hits just the right spot. These are the moments where he sees you in your most primal, authentic state. And that's incredibly powerful. It builds a level of trust and intimacy that transcends the physical act itself. He feels like he's truly seeing you, not a performance of you. And that, ladies, is what creates an unbreakable bond. It's about letting go of the need to control every movement, every sound, every facial expression. It's about surrendering to the moment and allowing your body to react naturally. When you're truly vulnerable, you're not just having sex, you're sharing a profound experience that deepens your connection on every level. It's in those moments of unguarded passion that true magic happens. This isn't about being weak. It's about being brave enough to be fully present and exposed, knowing that he's there to catch you and revel in every single moment. It's about the unspoken understanding that you're both in this together, exploring the depths of your connection without judgment or reservation. And that, my friends, is a rare and precious thing. Now, for the third element, and this is where we start to really crank up the heat: active participation and initiation. I'm not just talking about being a willing participant here. I'm talking about being an active player, a co-creator of the passion. Many women fall into the trap of thinking their role is to be receptive, to be taken. And while there's a time and place for that, if you want to drive him absolutely wild, you need to show him that you're just as hungry, just as eager, and just as invested in the pleasure as he is. This means initiating touch, pulling him closer, whispering something naughty in his ear, taking control for a moment, guiding his hand, telling him what you want. Explicitly is about being a force of nature, not just a beautiful landscape. When you take the reins, even for a moment, it flips a switch in his brain. It tells him that you're not just along for the ride, you're driving the car and you know exactly where you want to go. It's incredibly attractive to a man when a woman is confident in her own desires and isn't afraid to express them. It's not about being aggressive, it's about being assertive in your sensuality. It's about leaning in for that unexpected kiss, running your hands through his hair with a hungry intensity, or whispering, "I want you now." These are the moments that make him feel desired, not just desirable. And when a man feels truly desired by a woman he's attracted to, it unleashes a torrent of passion that's almost unstoppable. It's a powerful dynamic shift that can take your intimacy from good to absolutely phenomenal. It shows him that you're not just passively receiving pleasure, but actively seeking and creating it. And that, my friends, is a turn-on of epic proportions. It's about expressing your hunger, your craving, your insatiable desire for him in a way that leaves no room for doubt. It's about being a partner in pleasure, not just a recipient. And when you do that, you're not just having sex, you're creating a dance of passion where both of you are leading and following, creating a rhythm that's uniquely yours. This isn't about performing a specific act, it's about embodying a spirit of active engagement and desire. It's about the glint in your eye, the subtle shift in your body language, the way you pull him closer with an urgency that screams more. When you actively participate and initiate, you're not just sharing a moment, you're creating a masterpiece of mutual desire. I hope you're feeling invigorated, because we're about to delve into the final and perhaps most potent secret weapon in your arsenal for driving him absolutely wild in bed. We've talked about your uninhibited enjoyment, your raw vulnerability, and your active participation. These are foundational, essential ingredients. But there's one more layer, one more element that ties it all together and elevates the experience from incredible to truly unforgettable, making him not just enjoy the moment, but crave you with an intensity that borders on obsession. And that, my friends, is the element of surprise and playful spontaneity. Now, don't confuse this with needing to be an acrobat or constantly inventing new positions. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is injecting unexpected moments of passion, a dash of the unpredictable, and a willingness to break free from routine, even subtly. Men, like all humans, thrive on novelty and excitement. When things become too predictable, too routine, even the most passionate encounters can start to lose a little bit of their sparkle. It's not about being bored, it's about the subconscious craving for something fresh, something unexpected, something that reminds him that every time with you is an adventure. Think about it, the human brain is wired to pay attention to what's new, what's different, what stimulates its curiosity. If every intimate encounter follows the exact same script, the same rhythm, the same progression, it can become, dare I say, a little bit too comfortable. And while comfort is great in a relationship, in the bedroom, sometimes a little jolt, a little surprise can be the very thing that reignites the fire and makes him go absolutely nuts. So what does this look like in practice? It's not about grand gestures. It's about those small, unexpected twists that show him you're not just going through the motions. It could be a sudden, intense kiss in the middle of a mundane evening, leading to an impromptu session when he least expects it. Yeah? It could be a whispered suggestion for a quickie in a slightly daring location. Nothing illegal, just, a little adventurous for your space. It could be the way you suddenly take charge and flip him over when he thought he was leading. It could be changing up the rhythm in a way that throws him off guard in the best possible way, or introducing a new sensation, a new kind of touch that he wasn't expecting. It's about being present enough in the moment to feel the flow, and then just when he thinks he knows where things are going, you introduce a little curveball, a unexpected nip, a sudden change in speed, a playful tease followed by an intense surrender. It's the element of what's next that keeps him utterly captivated. It shows him that you're not just a passive participant, you're a creative, passionate force who is fully engaged in making every intimate experience unique and exciting. This playful spontaneity also ties back to vulnerability and active participation. It takes a certain level of comfort and confidence to introduce these unexpected moments. It means you're not afraid to try something new, not afraid to be a little bit silly, a little bit wild, a little bit experimental. And that confidence, that willingness to explore and play is incredibly sexy. It tells him that you're not just having sex, you're making love, you're exploring pleasure, you're creating magic together. When you bring this element of surprise and spontaneity into the bedroom, you're doing something truly powerful. You're keeping the dynamic fresh, exciting, and unpredictable in the best possible way. You're signaling that you're always up for an adventure with him, that you're an inexhaustible source of passion and excitement. And that, my friends, is the kind of woman that a man doesn't just want in bed, he becomes utterly addicted to. He knows that every encounter with you holds the potential for something new, something exhilarating, something that will leave him breathless and wanting more. He won't just remember the acts, he'll remember the feeling of never quite knowing what delicious twist you might introduce next, the feeling of always being on the edge of delightful anticipation. It's about showing him that you're not just a lover, you're an accomplice in pleasure, a partner in crime, a co-conspirator in creating moments of pure, unadulterated passion. It's about maintaining that spark, that element of novelty that keeps the flame burning brightly, always. It's about a mischievous glint in your eye, a sly smile, a knowing touch that hints at delicious possibilities. When you embody this playful spontaneity, you're not just performing an act, you're weaving a tapestry of shared desire that is constantly evolving, always exciting, and utterly captivating. You become the woman who keeps him on his toes in the best possible way, the one who always has a delightful surprise up her sleeve. And that, I promise you, will make him go absolutely crazy for you, not just in bed, but in every aspect of your shared life. It's about remembering that intimacy, even the most primal kind, is also about play, about exploration, and about the endless discovery of each other's desires. All right, ladies, buckle up, because for this final batch, we're going to weave together everything we've discussed and zoom out to see the magnificent tapestry you're capable of creating. We've explored the individual threads, your uninhibited enjoyment, your raw vulnerability, your active participation, and the deliciousness of surprise and playful spontaneity. Now, we're going to understand how these 4 elements, when braided together with intention and authenticity, create an experience so profound, so intoxicating, that it doesn't just make him go crazy in bed, it makes him utterly devoted to you, body and soul. This isn't just about good sex, it's about building an unbreakable, passionate bond that transcends the physical and permeates every facet of your relationship. Let's reiterate, this is not about performing for him. This is not about trying to be someone you're not or ticking boxes off a list. This is about you connecting with your own sensuality, you embracing your own desires, and you becoming so authentically present and alive in those intimate moments that your passion becomes irresistible. When you embody these 4 principles, you're not just offering him pleasure, you're offering him a profound, unforgettable experience of genuine connection, wild abandon, and mutual exhilaration. The synergistic effect, when all 4 elements collide, imagine this. You walk into the bedroom not with an agenda, but with an openness. You're already feeling good in your skin, ready to engage. As things heat up, you're not just lying there, you're moaning not because you think you should, but because the pleasure is so intense it forces sounds from your throat. Your hips instinctively buck, your fingers dig into his back, and your eyes might even roll back with pure bliss. This is uninhibited enjoyment. It's primal, it's real, and it's hotter than any pre-rehearsed move. He feels your genuine response, and it's a powerful validation, a surge of affirmation that fuels his own desire. He sees you lost in the moment, completely surrendered to sensation, and it makes him feel incredibly powerful, not in a dominating way, but in a way that he's capable of bringing you such immense joy. Now, in the midst of that raw pleasure, a moment of vulnerability peeks through. Maybe you whisper something a little rough, a little urgent, something you didn't even plan to say, but it just spills out. Or perhaps your eyes meet his, and for a fleeting second, he sees a complete lack of self-consciousness, a pure, unguarded expression of longing. You might make a sound that's a little messy, a little undignified, but it's utterly authentic. This isn't the carefully curated image you present to the world. This is the real, unvarnished you operating on instinct. That raw honesty, that willingness to drop the mask and be fully seen in your most animalistic state is profoundly intimate. It builds trust. It makes him feel like he's truly glimpsing your soul, that he's privy to a secret part of you that few, if any, ever get to witness. It's a testament to the depth of your connection, a silent agreement that in this space, there are no pretenses, only truth. As the intensity builds, you don't wait for him to orchestrate every move. You're an active participant. You reach out, you pull him closer, you guide his hand exactly where you want it. You might shift your body, taking control for a few moments, riding him with a fierce determination that says, I want this as much as you do, and I'm gonna get what I want. You might whisper a suggestion, a command even, that excites him to his core. This isn't about being bossy. It's about expressing your desire with confidence and owning your pleasure. When you initiate, when you drive the action, it tells him you're not just a passive object of desire, you're an active subject, a powerful force of sensuality. It makes him feel desired, needed, and like he's with a woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to go for it. That kind of self-possession is incredibly attractive and makes him feel like he's truly found his match in passion. And then, just when things feel like they've settled into a rhythm, you throw in that delicious curveball, a moment of surprise and playful spontaneity. Maybe you suddenly change the tempo from slow and languid to fast and furious, or vice versa. Maybe you lean in and playfully nip his ear, or whisper a naughty fantasy you just thought of. Perhaps you introduce a new kind of touch or a playful challenge. It's that unexpected twist, that dash of the unpredictable that keeps him utterly hooked. It tells him that with you, Intimacy is never boring, never routine. It's an ongoing adventure, a constant discovery. He never quite knows what delightful sensation or playful tease you'll introduce next. And that anticipation is a powerful aphrodisiac. It adds a layer of excitement and freshness that ensures every encounter feels new and thrilling, not just a repetition. It demonstrates your willingness to explore, to innovate, and to keep the flame not just burning, but dancing. When these four elements are present, working in concert, you're creating something truly extraordinary. You're not just having sex, you're building a temple of shared passion, a sanctuary of mutual desire, where both of you feel completely free to express your most primal selves. He's not just physically aroused, he's emotionally captivated. He's not just enjoying the moment, he's imprinting this experience into his memory, associating you with this profound level of excitement, pleasure, and genuine connection. This holistic approach moves beyond mere technique and delves into the very essence of human connection and desire. It's about being authentically you, your passionate, uninhibited, vulnerable, playful self in the most intimate of settings. When you bring this level of authenticity and engagement to the bedroom, you're not just making him go crazy in bed, you're making him fall deeper in love, deeper in lust, and deeper into a bond with you that feels irreplaceable. He'll crave not just your body, but the intoxicating experience of being with you, the woman who brings him to the brink of ecstasy with such genuine joy, such raw honesty, such confident passion, and such delightful unpredictability. This is the kind of intimacy that doesn't fade with time, it deepens. It's the kind of connection that creates inside jokes, knowing glances, and a private language of desire that only the two of you understand. It's the kind of connection that makes him think of you during the day and ache for your touch at night. It solidifies your place in his mind and heart as not just a lover, but as a muse, an adventurer, a partner in the most profound and exhilarating exploration of human connection. So, ladies, go forth. Embrace your pleasure. Be vulnerable. Take control. And never, ever forget the power of a delicious surprise. Because when you do, you won't just make him go crazy in bed. You'll make him understand on a visceral level that he's found something truly extraordinary with you. And that, my friends, is the ultimate win-win, mind-blowing passion for him and profound fulfilling connection for both of you.